Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're going to go through the trade breakdown for today, but there was no trade. So we'll explain why, but I still think this is going to be a must watch. Okay, so let's bring up, this was the situation before London Open. So the timing of this candle was, you can see, open at 7:55. It's the 5-minute chart on German 40, and London Open is just about to open. So let's have a look at what the situation was. We do our normal thing where first thing we're going to look for, zones. Second thing we're going to look for, price action. So we didn't have any news on today. We did have German IFO business climate, which is a survey of builders and business. And that was coming at 9 a.m. London time. So was going to bring a little bit of volatility, but probably not too much because it's a survey. So it's kind of, they revise the numbers and whatnot. So the main thing is, can we look for some areas, and we look for the areas on their higher time frame. Okay. So if this is the 1 hour, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, let's start the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, what we had was the day started with this candle. Looks like a liquidity candle, wicked lower than the New York session from Friday, then closing bullish. If we go to the 3-hour time frame, you can see what it actually looks like. It looks like a doji, yeah. 4-hour candle also looks like a doji. Just ignore this candle, right? This is obviously what's already happened. But 3-hour, that was the doji. 2-hour doesn't really look at as much. Looks like a liquidity candle. So I've just marked here, it was the H4, H3 doji low. You can go back and have a look at the recording for the stream, the live stream this morning. And this is what shows, we had this at the start before everything happened. From this top side, we've got on the 4-hour chart, we'll go 3-hour chart because I've got the thing here. This was a liquidity wick. Okay. We've got a inside of this wick to the top side, you can see that we had a rejection wick. So the main thing here was that this wick broke the highs of the candles to the left, closed within these wicks because it couldn't close strong. So it closed bullish, so you've got to be very careful with it, but it couldn't close strong and it couldn't close bearish. And then afterwards, what the tell is that this was a liquidity wick was that we saw a sell-off afterwards in the New York session on Friday. Now, I didn't draw it perfectly to where it closed. What I actually drew, I lifted it up a little bit just to encapsulate some of these upper wick areas. So this is a bit more of a rejection area. Now, if I go to the 5-minute time frame, what you're going to see is a little order block. So what preceded the move down, we saw price grab that liquidity. This is part of that bullish 1-hour candle. Price dropped down quite nicely, came back up, accumulated orders for about 20 minutes, sold off, came back up, retested, and then sold off again. So this was where that initial sell move started. So I had this little line across here, titled it the 5-minute OB top edge. What I really like about this was that on the monthly, this area this is the July monthly low. This is the August monthly low. And what we did last week was we actually took out that low in this little tiny wick here. And if you're taking monthly lows, you expect a pullback. Now, because of the higher time frames and because of the way that we're trending, you'd be looking for, you could look for buys, but you'd be mainly looking for sells. Okay, so if we go to the 5 minutes, just to keep it short, I'll cut through the rest. What we were looking for was potential buys. If we wicked down, grab liquidity, I thought that this wouldn't be the high of the day. What we normally get the high of the day normally comes in your London session or your New York session, not pre-London. So the next candle, I'll go to 3 minutes because that was where we're really looking. The open pushed down, just straight down, picking up all of this liquidity, all these like no wick candles, that kind of thing. Then price was able to start to recover, and I was looking for buys. All I needed was price now, having hit this, knowing that this isn't going to be the high of the day. All I wanted was price to come down, give me a little, like a little couple dojis, then break these doji lows, take anticipation entry, and target back up to here, or at the very, very minimum, target this area. Okay, because this is where the imbalance started from. That's what I was looking for the first part. Price gave a little bearish candle, was just wanting it now to wick lower and then push up, and that would have been a fantastic trade. However, it didn't wick lower, it just pushed straight up. Had to watch this one sail away. So first trade missed. Then price came back, little retest, started pushing up, and I was looking for this zone. Really, really wanted to see something from this zone. What I needed to see was a rejection wick, then a little pause, then break the high again, and then sell off. And that would have been absolutely, that would have been an amazing, amazing trade. Target would have been at least this area right here, because this is where the imbalance started from. Okay, so what actually happened, why I missed the trade, was price was sort of stalling around here. Took this area. We'll get into the close of the 15-minute candle. This is the 15-minute candle close. This is your first rejection. This is your first rejection candle. All we needed to see was something close bearish, and then away she goes. I went and got a coffee at this time. So this is my downfall right here. The next 3-minute candle gave the rejection. This is creating that double rejection from the top side. Okay, this is creating that little resistance at a predetermined zone of interest, which is this area over to the left that we flagged. This was that liquidity. Then price just absolutely steamrolled down. So missed the move, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Then price just sailed away. Another little retest entry, rejection wick, rejection wick, rejection wick. When you see two rejection wicks, support should break. This is what happened. Okay, started breaking down, and then to me that would have been a perfect trade. Perfect trade. Then we'll fast forward. Price just absolutely dropped. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Breaking this monthly low again. Now there was another perfect buy opportunity. So you got to put some things together. So let's have a look very quickly. Go from over to what we want to see is after this area, where's our next support area? Okay, so we look at this date, 30th of March. So about 6 months ago, liquidity wick. What you can do is, this is your interest, your area of interest. This red box. We'll go all the way back over here. Now, if this is a zone of interest, and knowing that the session will have only so much volume in it, from high to low, that you're going to be looking at like 160 pips, okay? 160 pip drop. You can't keep on dropping forever. So you could, if you're looking for a counter trend, you could look for a setup back to here, okay? So gave you a really perfect one, really, to be honest. 3-minute time frame. Came down, okay, hit this zone, first rejection, price breaking the low, didn't give you the second. This was now the new first rejection because it broke the low, closed bullish. Next one, little doji, look for something to sweep these lows, go long. Okay, nothing. Little rejection. This one's the actual rejection you want. Wicks these lows into this wick, closes bullish. Could be looking to enter, target back up to like these areas. These will be ideal. Price then came back up. You would have hit target. Would have been nice. How long would it have been? Nice 40 pip trade, more or less. Gosh, such a beautiful session. Such a beautiful session. So anyway, guys, I didn't get any of these. So it is what it is. I was away, stepped from the desk at the wrong time. but no FOMO. Okay, well, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys London session tomorrow morning. Bye bye.